Try to put some kind of Christmas message together. Thanks for the earbuds. You have to have something to hold the front wheel steady. Usually there's a block to lift it up. Even I use a higher one because I replicate climbing.
Some holiday cheer from Jerry Junkin and Dallas Green Company.
It's really made to be used with road bike, so you get a little bit more gearing, but basically I have the same gears on this as I do on the mountain bike, so the additional resistance provided by the higher diameter wheel, I don't know. Yeah, it's a longer lever arm, so that makes sense. Anyway, this setup here, it still feels a little bit short. But I missed out on an extender last week. But they're pretty easy to get at BC. So this whole setup here is sort of based on interchangeability. Once you get to a 1-inch diameter here, which is the first day I worked in a bike shop where they rebuild old bikes, I could see the value of this adapter to go from the traditional 3/4 to the current, or to the recent past 1-inch diameter. So it's been about 3 years ago that I bought that on Amazon.com, and that's when I found out it's the only thing they don't sell beautifully is bike parts. Too bad for me, because I don't want to wait a week to get this up. But I think I paid $15 for that thing, and it's just sat around waiting for today. The same thing. I think I paid about $25 for these wheels. Just full rust. Pretty sure it was at Fairview. They just looked, I've been around the bike shop enough to know that this, this deep design was good, and there's fewer and stronger spokes, but every one of those spokes really needed to be replaced. That's why it ended up in the thrift store. Somebody left. And the design of it, they didn't do good painting of the spokes, so it was brutal getting that rust off. And they could be rebuilt. Actually, they do it every day down there. But I've changed a few spokes in my life, and at the shop we're going to the shop, and it's to change 30 spokes would probably take me a week, and plus the wheels are completely around now, so, and properly tensioned, and that would be pretty easy to lose. Back in 10 years and 15 years of riding, I've never had a round wheel. I mean, you can tweak them very close. I'm pretty good at it without a wheel stand, but there's nothing like having one that's actually around. These were new, except for they don't have sealed bearings, and they were probably made, I don't know, 10 years ago. But the lightweight and strength of it, but it's self-evident. And then I got, for $3, I got even better tires. The tires for this are like $50 a piece. And for $3. So on this side I have Miracle. This is the second miracle after getting this frame for nothing out of a truck that was just about to haul it away for the housing authority because they're making everybody clean out their yards. I haven't been able to find a road bike frame for the entire 3 years that I've been working on bikes to fit. And I'm talking about searching on Craigslist every day, being at BC for a couple of years off and on, but I get frames every day. Still never found one the right size, which you don't have, like Pete. There's really no point in looking for anything else, but because that's going to affect your physiology adversely for any significant amount of riding, and take away your strength. I built a bike for my neighbor. It's a great bike, but he's a large and the bike is small. There's just no way that'll work. So the beauty of bikes is you can invest in parts and switch them to another frame for the most part. Fairly easily, as I've done in this case. All the transmission, front chain rings, rear chain ring I pulled out of the used drawer for $5. You know, a high-end Dior stainless mountain bike chain, and you know it's new because 9-speed is still somewhat the standard, except for maybe this year they're going to 10. But considering these shifters are all made for 7 speeds. I haven't got it quite dialed in because I don't have the right chain tension on. I still I love this chain so much I'm afraid to take out any links. I paid $22 for it. And it's kind of the foundation of this whole project. And once I was in for the $22, I was in for 9 speeds, and only a week later I got this almost brand new Dior 9-speed shifter from behind the counter, which you only get by being a volunteer and kind of being accepted as one of the family over there. The day I first picked up the parts, and I did pay $10 for it, but it's the foundation of the whole thing. And until you've had this level of precision, and the more speeds that are added, the better it shifts. That's all I can tell you. So as long as you have good